Hi, I'm Chaz Palminteri, and I want you all to know that Adam is Kaiser Sose.
Chaz Palminteri earlier this week? Yeah, I think so. Alonzo Boden in here now. He's not terrifying young white kids on the basketball court. You can find him at the Comedy and Magic Club in Hermosa Beach, Friday and Saturday night. Go to comedymagicclub.com for tickets and 101 cars you must drive. All righty. Now, I went on a jag yesterday because I was watching CNN at 5 a.m. yesterday, watching some politician not give any answers to his interview when he agreed to come on the show and be interviewed about who's going to be VP. I turned on CNN this morning because obviously everyone wants to know who's going to get the nod as they try to vet out the VPs. They had Bob Graham on. Bob Graham is, I don't know who from where, but he apparently was in the running 3 separate times and never did get the nod for vice president. Most recently, 04. He's a Democrat. So he was on CNN this morning, and they interviewed him to try to get some answers as to who the VP is going to be. And again, he knows when they ask him to do the interview on CNN, this is the reason why he's doing the interview on CNN. Let's hear what his answer was.
Joining me now from Miami Beach to talk about how Obama may have arrived at his decision is former Florida Democratic Senator Bob Graham. Good morning, Senator Graham. Tell us about the process and how it feels to have the microscope turned on you.
Well, the process is very intense.
So you have to say the right things. So when you...
Well, I think you need to say the honest things.
So you were vetted 3 times by 3 different presidential candidates. You were not picked any of the times. Is there something we don't know about you?
I don't think so. I think what you see is what you get.
All right.
So who is your best guess?
Best guess. All right. What you see is what you get. Honesty is the best policy. Now, not who's is Obama. Hey, who?
What's his name?
Or what's his nose? Oprah's friend. Who? It's not who. Who is your best guess? Asking him for his best guess, Mr. Honesty. You make a guess. No, we're not asking you to pick, and we're not asking you what you've heard. We just want to know. Give us your best guess. Here we go.
That Barack Obama might pick.
I have no idea.
No idea. There's no idea. Really? He's got the nod 3 times. He has no idea. And not in the 50s. His last one was the last election. Do you really believe he has no idea? Do you believe he has no idea?
Not for a minute.
Of course. You don't think he's talked to his wife 1,000 times?
He's got his fingers crossed, everything. He's hoping that it's going to happen, but
right.
I don't know if Barack would tell them. Like, I don't know if they really would know. But you would definitely have a good idea if you're in the running, if you're in the top
Whoever
3.
it is already knows.
And
it's not that guy.
It's not him. It's not Bob Graham. But if you're Bob Graham and you have no idea, should you even be in politics?
What if he knows and that's why he can't wager?
Either way, don't go on CNN if you know and you can't wager.
Well,
that's the whole thing.
That's the teaser, right? That's the slow news day.
Right.
So we talk about absolutely nothing, and here's an expert.
Believe you me.
I mean, there are so many pundits and talking heads. Don't you sometimes wonder where do they find these guys? Like, what is your expertise that you're weighing in with your opinion?
Politics, sports, everything else. What are you bringing to the table? By the way,
True that, peeps.
I don't know. I knew I don't know before your old ass showed up on my TV set at 5 a.m. I can go upstairs and talk to my goddamn 2-year-old twins if I went, I don't know. I can talk to my dog Molly if I went, I don't know. I can talk to my nanny Olga if I went, I don't know. We don't know. That's why you're on the goddamn TV set. Now, how about you spit up an answer, old man?
Well, he's an expert on not knowing.
Yeah. Oh, but by the way,
he doesn't know with a far better education and more inside information than any of us here have.
Right. No better prognosticator if I don't know than Bob Graham. And by the way, what happened to the open book policy we heard 10 seconds earlier? It's all about honesty and just being an open book.
That's why he didn't get picked the other 3 times. That was his best answer. Yeah. I don't know. Well, Bob, we know.
Right.
We know who it's not going to be.
So he gets brought on CNN, and listen, everyone tries to defend these guys by going, well, they knew they couldn't answer the question when then they they shouldn't
Why not
book
say
the
that,
guy.
though? Why not say, you know what, I do know, or I've been sworn to secrecy, or I promise I wouldn't say
Right,
anything?
the guy's claim to fame is being in the running and being rejected 3 times.
Right. Bridesmaid 3 times, never bride, but you do know he knows, right? And it doesn't matter if he does know or doesn't know, because they said in your best estimation. Your, meaning what do you think? If I say Alonzo Boden, who's going to win the Super Bowl next year? Who do you think is going to win? Now, that doesn't mean they're going to win. That just means...
Well, Adam, the Cowboys look good, but then there's always the Colts, and you've got the Patriots. And I'll talk to you for 25 minutes before I say, I don't know.
Right. No, that's the thing. He could have said, well, Joe Biden's getting a lot of attention, as is Kane and Bai. He could have thrown us off by not answering, but sort of sounding like he had ideas.
Yeah, he's an open book who lies about something that either he's aware of
It's a book on lying.
Well, look, we asked you, what do you think? And you said, I don't know. Then you're saying, I don't think, right?
But
because
when
you
have
thought
you ever
about
heard a politician actually commit to anything?
Never.
It's like, just what's your best guess? I'm not allowed to say.
Right.
They will not commit to anything.
I can't stand that. Yes, I'm against abortion, but I'm pro-choice. Everybody. I'm just tired of politicians, and
I'm hard on crime. I'm against the death penalty.
I'm tired of the people that are interviewing these guys going, look, unless you spit out an answer, we're going to get rid of you because we don't need you anymore.
That's a problem. There's no media. Remember the Fourth Estate thing when you had like Cronkite and Murrow, and these guys would ask real questions?
Yeah.
No, the reporters don't ask any questions.
You know what it is?
You
know what happened?
Anymore.
We got rid of old guys who smoked, and we got hot chicks in there who are smoking.
There you go.
We left smokers for smoking hot, and we screwed ourselves because we'd be like Morley Sabers would be sitting there blowing smoke at Fidel Castro and going like, "Give me an answer!"
Right,
sweating him, light bulb hanging over his head, blowing smoke into his face, waterboarding him.
Yeah, this is the price you pay, for ageism.
How great would that be, though, if somebody, like, if you just got a reporter who just didn't care and just started grilling a politician? Yeah, listen, I don't want to hear that crap. What's your answer?
Let's go, old man. I'm getting any younger.
The clock's running.
By the way, I'm getting lung cancer in about 20 minutes. So how about you spit out an answer?
That's why the 60 Minutes guys are so great, because they're all old.
Right, they don't care.
You know why? Because they're locked into long-term contracts and they're already rich.
Yeah.
So you can't scare a guy who's like 80 years old and has a few $1 million. He's like, what, are you going to fire me?
Yeah. Listen, my eyebrows are 4 foot long. I'm 90 years old. There's a good chance they're going to go up in a ball of flame when I try to light this next menthol cigarette, and I don't give an F. Yeah, they do that's what we need. The hot chicks, we get the 27-year-old former Miss Florida up there, and she's worried about her career. She's got another 60 years.
Remember when the hot chicks just did the weather?
Yeah, you're right.
With all due respect to, I'm not degrading women, but the hot chick, just do the weather.
Get in the short skirt,
that's okay.
Point at the green screen, and let the old chain smokers handle the interviews.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alonzo Boden, quick break, back to wrap it up next.